This video demonstrates step-by-step instructions for preparing and extracting hair samples in accordance with Neogen's recommended hair extraction procedure. Following this protocol ensures the most accurate results when using Neogen's hair ELISA kits. Cut the sample into small segments, taking care not to lose any of the sample. To avoid cross-contamination of samples, always clean off the scale between uses. Hair samples are very light and airy. Please take extra care to ensure the sample doesn't blow away. Weigh out a 20 milligram portion of hair by placing the hair directly into a labeled 16 by 100 millimeter disposable siliconized borosilicate glass culture tube or comparable vessel. When weighing hair samples, it is always preferred to be slightly above 20 milligrams than below. Add 2 milliliters of methanol to the test tube containing the sample. Cap the tube and incubate for 10 minutes at room temperature, swirling occasionally. Then, carefully pipette the methanol off the sample. Be mindful not to draw hair into the pipette. Add an additional 2 milliliters of fresh methanol to the tube. Place a punctured test tube cap onto the tube or vessel so that the sample is contained, but pressure can release during the incubation. Incubate for 2 hours at 70 to 75 degrees Celsius. Allow the tube to cool to room temperature. Then transfer the methanol to a clean, labeled 12 by 75 millimeter disposable siliconized borosilicate glass culture tube or comparable vessel. Using a stream of nitrogen and a heating block set to 37 degrees Celsius, evaporate the methanol down to residue in the bottom of the tube or vessel. During the drying process, you must be mindful that the flow rate of nitrogen gas isn't too strong. If it is, it can splash methanol out of the tube. Be careful not to over-dry your sample, as this could potentially allow analyte to blow out of the tube. If the sample is over-dried, assay results can vary. Reconstitute the residue by adding 600 microliters of 0.1% BSA PBS dilution buffer. Then, vortex the solution. Your sample preparation is now complete. Process your extracted sample following the Neogen standard assay procedure for a hair sample. If you have any issues or questions, please contact Neogen's technical support for further assistance.